I'm Dr. Sumant. I've done my MBBS and I'm from state of Andhra Pradesh. So this is my first YouTube channel and the topic of interest would be spirituality. So what is meant by spirituality? So spirituality is purely related to the divine or the almighty. So the questions that arise out of here are many. And the first question would be that who is God and why should you know God? And once you know the answer even for the second question, and the other question that would pop up is that what are the ways in knowing God? So spirituality is a bigger umbrella wherein it includes all the religions under it, because God is one who is worshipped in different ways through different religions. So it's not restricted to any single religion. The first question is, who is God? God is none other than the pure consciousness or the blissful consciousness, or the divine consciousness. Consciousness or the conscious state would mean the purest state or the highest or the supreme state of a being. So second question is, why should we know God? So obviously when there is God, we should know God for the simple and first reason being that He has created us, and out of His grace we are in this physical plane carrying out most of our physical activities. And the other most important reason is that we are in a jail. Or obviously all of you would understand the state of a human being who is jailed or prisoned. You do not have freedom. Absolutely, he has lost absolute freedom, complete freedom. So is the human being. The reason being is there is something which is blocked in this physical body as well. So what is it that is blocked in this physical body? Blockage is nothing but being jailed, being imprisoned, being obstructed. So what is it that is being jailed in this physical body? Is none other than the divine particle, the soul. So obviously a human being is prisoned and he should try to come out of this prison. So coming out of the prison is called as liberation or nirvana or moksha, or you could call it by any names and many names. So liberation is related to the human soul, human being. Only when he understands that he is not this physical body, through his experience he should understand that he should realize soul, he should realize God. It's called as God realization or self-realization. Only then the story ends and he would be free from all of the bonds, which is called as nirvana or moksha. Till then this state is called as being present. He's present because he's prone for so many calamities, so many physical as well as so many other things which are purely due to the person's karmic deeds. He's been prone for so many things through God. So he's in the physical plane via a physical body. So what are the other bodies beneath the physical body? Is that there is astral body behind the physical body and causal body behind the astral body and supracausal body behind the causal body, and the pure consciousness or the God state, the soul, resides behind the supracausal body. So he has to cross all of these barriers to understand God and to be liberated. So that is the reason why he has to know God. It happens through lifetimes. So spirituality is not a single day journey. Obviously, everyone should accept that it is a lifetime journey when you will have to know the Almighty. So then the most important question arises is, what are the ways in knowing God? So it is also a single word, none other than the term is none other than yoga. So what is yoga? The meaning of yoga is yogam. Yoga has come from yogam. Yogam means union, complete union. So who will merge in whom? What is that union? Union of human soul with the divine soul is called yogam. So yogam can be achieved. Yogam is nothing but the state of nirvana again, the blissful state wherein the human soul completely merges with the divine soul. So it can be achieved only through yoga. Yogam can be achieved through yoga. So what are the various ways of yoga? Is the most important and the first and the most important part of the yoga is Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti is nothing but complete surrender, love and affection towards the divine. At every step and every moment, you have to have deep love and affection towards God, and you have to accept that you are living in this human plane out of His grace. And this would see that at every step your ego is getting chopped out at every step through Bhakti Yoga. And this is the basic pillar. On it, all the other yogas should be built up. Because without Bhakti Yoga, nothing can be achieved. Because in all the other yogas, it is purely the individual's effort that is considered. But in Bhakti Yoga, you are completely keeping your ego aside. So whenever you are trying to understand God through other forms of yoga, so the ego always pops out saying that it is you who is trying to understand God, and so the whole and soul effort is yours. But God would not allow this to happen. God would see that your spiritual journey would be blocked at some other step if you are going through other forms of yoga by leaving Bhakti Yoga. Because in Bhakti Yoga there is no in Bhakti Yoga there is no place for ego, because here you're completely surrendering yourself to God, saying that you are the creator and you are everything, wherein out of your grace I'm in this physical plane. I am here and help me out to be liberated. So with that, He would help you in so many ways, and that is a basic pillar or basic step through which you will have to go through other forms of yoga and acquire divine knowledge. If you leave the Bhakti Yoga and try to understand God through other yogas, always your ego pops out, and God would see that it wouldn't happen, because ego is a major obstruction for not only the physical journey at a physical level, but that is a major obstruction at a spiritual level. So after the Bhakti Yoga comes Gnana Yoga. Gnana Yoga is nothing but reading as many as spiritual books and listening to the spiritual literature and meeting spiritually likened people and sharing your experiences, listening to their experiences, because all this would add as experiences to your soul immensely. The other form of yoga is Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is nothing but doing your day-to-day activities. Not just the day-to-day activities in a good way. The most important part of karma yoga is how you are behaving with others, because you're part of society, and at every step you'll be interacting with others. So you should know how to talk with others, how to be with others, and how helpful are you to others, and all the ways. The Even the slightest bad that you do to others will hit you back in a very major way, and you cannot progress spiritually. It will take so many lifetimes for you to recover, and so better be very cautious and do your regular activities in a good way. Wake up early, start your day early, and see that you're involved in your work. And the other most important yoga is dhyana yoga. Dhyana yoga, meditation, is one of the most important and the basic way to reach God. You would have seen so many gods sitting in a meditation posture, closing their eyes, crossing their legs, and so you would have got a doubt that what is that pose, what is that they are doing. uh, so the state is nothing but called as dhyana. Dhyana is the state of meditation, which I'll take you through many of my other videos. And currently saying about meditation, I'm talking in this particular section through dhyana yoga, saying that this is also one of the form of yoga to reach the divine. And in the dhyana yoga also other two subtopics, and the topics would be the pranayama and the yogic postures. Pranayama and the yoga asanas are the most important things for the day-to-day activity, day-to-day life, as it would enhance the body's life force, and would keep you not only physically fit, mentally fit in all the possible ways, and would enhance your meditation as well. It would see that your body is at ease and at relaxed state, so that you can go into a deeper state of meditation as well. So this, I'm ending my first session, by uh, touching the basic topics, and please do like me and subscribe me to my channel. Thank you so much.